Alright, we are doing a plus 16 Azure Vault as Preservation Evoker. I'm using the damage focus build that I had in my Mythic Plus guide for this class. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So the primary focus with this build is mainly going to be using Fire Breath on cooldown and then just casting Living Flame in the downtime. I'm also trying to not be in the habit of pressing Azure Strike, because I believe I did not take that talent that increases Azure Strike, the amount of like targets hit by Azure Strike, so we're just going to be using Living Flame and Fire Breath. And since this Arcane Tender's dying, we're going to wait. I'm going to ask for a Druid buff, because that is pretty important. And then we get a big Fire Breath here. Can just use Tip the Scales to hit all of them. I might have wanted to save that for Spirit Bloom, because it looks like we're going to take some damage here. I'm going to use Stasis. I'm going to cast a big Spirit Bloom here. And then a Dream Breath. Now I was applying Echo there just in case cast went off, but none did.
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted me with arcane seeds. I planted them here. A little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to...
I don't know what that person died to. Assuming they just got like meleeed or something? What happened? Oh, he just stood in the explosion.
3.
Use another Fire Breath here. Cast at level 2 since there's 2 of the tenders up. And then after every Fire Breath, I know we're already pressing Living Flame by default, but oh, Tank is standing and stuff. Hello? Are you there, Mr. Tank? He's pressing buttons, so he's definitely there. Go ahead and soothe these. Oh, why did that not work? Tank could have soothed them too. I don't know why my soothe didn't work. I thought I used... Oh, I used my knockback, not oppressive roar. I don't know all my buttons yet. What's suppressive roar? Yeah, okay. The tank said he like froze up. My oppressive roar is...
Marked by lightning.
I don't even see it on here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, mouse wheel down. Cool. Forgot I changed my keybinds around a little bit. So, I am getting used to those. She's level 1 Fire Breath. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is... We want to be casting Living Flame after every Fire Breath because we have a talent that makes the next Living Flame we press after Fire Breath cleave, depending on what level we use it at. So if we used it at like level 5, for instance, it will cleave to 5 surrounding targets, which makes it very, very powerful for both healing and damage. So we can use a Fire Breath and then do a big cleave heal with Living Flame as if we had Echo on everybody, or we can do it to do damage. So go ahead and Lust here, and on bosses we just use level 1 level 1 Fire Breath. Use Disintegrates for damage. Use our external on the tank here. Probably wait till he doesn't press a defensive, and that's when we use our external, but it'll be fine here. Then we're going to get a Verdant Embrace out and a Dream Breath that does not hit anyone. I'm going to start applying Echo to everybody. The tank is like DCing again or something because he's just dying. A health pot there because I'm not full HP. Then we'll walk in here. I'm going to go ahead and rewind just to make sure everyone's nice and topped up. And then we cast a Spirit Bloom. Nope, I got to cancel that because all the blobs. Then we'll cast a max level Spirit Bloom to do some healing. Cast a Dream Breath before that cancels. Now I'm gonna just use Emerald Communion here to heal the tank because he's not using anything, and he just got hit by the big tank dot, and it typically hurts pretty bad. Then we do a big fire breath here with all the ads alive. Hit the tank. And we'll get these 2 trees. And then right as this goes off, I'm gonna renewing Blaze myself. Verdant Embrace, Dream Breath. Use our external on the tank again. Another max level Spirit Bloom. Level 1 Fire Breath, and then the boss should be dead here before we have to deal with the trees again. We'll still get the Erupting Fissure, but we don't actually have to worry about the trees. We can just hit the boss. And I definitely could have got away with pressing Deep Breath at some point there, but I ended up not doing it. Just
Come this way.
And when it feels safe enough and I'm not doing too high of a key, I like to use this damage focused build because, especially in pugs, it just helps get through the key much faster. Like, it can make all the difference in getting through the key and having time to complete it.
Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
Level 2 Fire Breath for these guys. Just use my Deep Breath here since I've been leaving it off cooldown forever. Then we mouse wheel down to remove the rages. That'll be more useful in these other packs, but wanted to double check that it worked.
You have discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless,
So here I can pre-cast a couple echoes just on random people in the party. And then that way when we go into whatever pull we're going to do next, I don't know why we would go this way. These 2 Crystal Furies pulls are so bad. I'm going to use my external early here on the tank because he's going to get absolutely destroyed by these. These guys hurt a lot. Can interrupt them though with stuns and crowd control. You can interrupt their whatever it's called, the shards that they throw, the piercing shards.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So he's going to start taking a lot of damage. We didn't end up clearing. That's really bad. It's very, very bad. Yeah. Just going to try to help clear or kill the Crystal Fury before. Oh, kill it before the piercing shards? Oh my gosh. Just gonna use Verdant Embrace on the Warlock. Dream Breath. Soothe that. Level 2 Spirit Bloom. Did not hit the Warlock though, but that's okay. It's on me, so I just press my defensive, renewing Blaze. And we get through it okay. Fire Breath in this, and this will be level 3 Fire Breath, because I usually just go based off of how many targets there are. For every target, I just press Fire Breath at that level. Doesn't have to be super specific, but... Gonna Echo and then Verdant Embrace myself. Throw a couple echoes out, throw some reversions out. We have Fire Breath up again. Throw a few echoes out. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna prioritize melee DPS usually with echoes, just because they're the ones who are more likely to take damage than the range.
Marked by lightning.
And then we just fire breath, spam some living flame for damage. And then once these reversions expire, we can echo and reapply them.
4, 3,
Oh, don't know what happened with the Demon Hunter there. Bird Embrace tank. Dream Breath level 1. Fire Breath. Reapply Echo and Reversion on the tank, and that should be enough. If anything, we can just throw a Time Dilation on him as well. Spirit Bloom. Echo Reversion again. I was going to do Living Flame, but those reversions are about to expire. We just prefer to embrace Dream Breath again, and we're just upkeeping these spells on him, and a majority of the time, that'll be all we need in order to keep the tank topped up. That's going to be a very big pull if we pull all of this. Okay. Okay, it is getting pulled. That is not good. We will tip the scales, use a Fire Breath, just to get big damage out. And then we'll throw some echoes out on random targets. And then we will use Emerald Communion. Dispel the tank. And then we have a Deep Breath that we can use. And then tank is going to need some help here. So we're going to Vert Embrace when we know he's safe. Dream Breath. And we should be safe to do damage now. It's looking pretty good. Pull went pretty well.
The elements answer to me.
Fire Breath level 2. Hello, cat. Goodbye, cat. Not right now. Gonna use external early here.
So powerful. All for
Gonna up Icy Bindings. Just Echo Reversion, and then we're gonna Echo Living Flame to give a big heal. And do it again if we really need to. Make sure we interrupt the Seal Keeper here. I don't have my kick, so we're gonna have to use something else if nobody else does it.
The elements answer to me.
No, why did I walk to the right? Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I just needed to walk left. I walked the wrong way. Oh, we're just going. Still got the res. Thank you very much. And I think while they fight this, I'm just gonna get a food buff again. Unless he's just gonna die. Yeah, okay, he's just not pressing any buttons, so we will go ahead and heal him up. Hit the scales, fire breath, just for some quick damage. Oh, I hope that doesn't kill me. Yeah, that was really bad. Need to heal up the warlock here. Oh, I tried.
Marked by lightning.
Wait, oh my gosh, no shot. This is real.
Me, take care of them.
I'm gonna try to run out of the room. Because that's not, that we can't, yeah, we can't do that.
2, 1.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not rezzing either. Very unlucky. I can imagine doing this boss with this patrol walking around. That's actually so terrifying. Gotta wait for everyone to run back over here. This guy does a breath, so we want to be very careful of where he's facing him. Let's use my external now, because then we'll have it back up for the intermission. That's where we want to be using most of our stuff in this fight, is the intermission. Just every intermission we want to have some kind of big healing cooldown rolling, and probably other stuff as well. Alright, rebuff. We got Lust.
Me, take care of them. Slash you. My treasures. Me, take care of them. Slash you. Marked by lightning.
Here goes the intermission, so we're going to apply some echoes to people. And we probably just need to be safe and clear our buff right away. Nice to have it, but it's also nice to not die. And our Dream Breath's going to be pretty ineffective here, because we're also spread out. Usually the most ideal circumstance is we all start on the same ad, and then we work like the same direction. We either go clockwise or counterclockwise, but that's not always going to happen, so... Just going to use Emerald Communion here, just to top the group up, because it's not going to be too useful in the intermission, because I don't have the talent that lets me move while casting it. That would be extremely useful in this boss fight, but that's alright. Dodge the swirlies, use external on the tank, because he is just getting wrecked. I'm actually terrified of the last boss with the tank taking this much damage. It's pretty troublesome. Gotta get a Dream Breath on everyone before the intermission this time. Kill this ad. Apply some echoes. Just gonna clear my buff again. Fire breath at whatever level I can get off at without dying. Throw some echoes out. I'm gonna make my way over to this warlock. Okay, cool. He hellstone, so that was good. We're gonna embrace myself. Can renewing blaze. Rewind here. Cover. I'm trying to get to where the warlock is, but he just happens to be going the complete opposite way. Definitely could be playing those intermissions better, but I think with Evoker especially, like, it's so much more beneficial to have the group stack up. So probably letting your group know, like, hey, start at this ad and then just like mark the floor or something. With like you can just, you know, hey, everyone start at red and then go clockwise. That would help because then you have people more stacked up and it's much easier to just like get everybody with a dream breath and spirit bloom and stuff like that. Otherwise, a lot of your abilities don't reach people if everyone's on separate ads.
This door.
I'm chain pulling here. Don't stop. Oh man, I'm worried.
If you have to. I will expose whatever secrets she locked away within these vaults.
Telash must not break the final
Oh boy, why? Please don't do this.
die.
This is not the play, I promise. We don't need to do this. We're literally not in a hurry at all. We have so much time. This is gonna be too much. That's okay. I'm gonna press stasis here. I'm going to Verdant Embrace the tank. We are then going to tip the scales with the Spirit Bloom. And then I'm gonna apply a level 1 Dream Breath. And then I'm gonna try to heal up this Warlock. And then I'm going to press stasis again. We're going to embrace the warlock. Emerald Communion here. And soothe all this. Probably should have waited till the frogs were low HP to soothe, because all that stuff died literally as I soothed it. That was kind of pointless. Do a knockback here just to help reduce tank damage. Dream Breath. Another big Spirit Bloom if I can cast one. I'm gonna have to just cast it at level 1 on the monk there. Use our external on the tank. Renewing Blaze myself. Also defensive myself. We're gonna embrace myself. Looks like there is a little trick too, because Living Flame has a travel time. You can actually echo as you can like press Living Flame like right here and then press echo on them and it will duplicate as it travels. So that's actually a pretty useful trick I didn't even know about yet. Bird Embrace, Dream Breath, we missed it on the tank. Yeah, I don't know why we're pulling this much. We really don't need to. It's
By lightning.
did get a B-res on him, but I don't think it's gonna be useful. I don't think he's gonna be able to get threat back. Press our defensive because we're targeted by the charge. Try to crowd control some stuff. Use our external on the tank. It's not gonna be enough. Very odd. Very, very odd. Try to kite this stuff out. Keep it alive. So what I could have done on those pulls just to make it easier is I was definitely neglecting my fire breath. I did not press it once. Same thing with like deep breath. I could have used it to stun everything. So I just kind of spaced out and was too busy thinking about healing. Just walk in there. We should wait a second. We should try to delay as long as we can. Try to get a big fire breath here. Spirit Bloom. Embrace. Let me Dream Breath here. Soothe. Rewind. Or reversion on the tank to help with these enrages. Yeah, there we go. It looks like this is going to be pretty close. I think both these bosses take about 3 minutes, so we should, in theory, still be fine, but it's going to be it's going to be close, so. Just gonna have to help do as much damage as we can, but these guys can do a lot of damage like that. Yep. That hurts.
The elements answer to me!
Tip the Scale Spirit Bloom here to catch up, and then we'll just Emerald Communion. I need it for this next boss, but if we use it right now, we'll have it back up towards like the very tail end of the fight, so we'll just have to do that. How did we get a frog? What the? This guy must have chased us. Apply a few echoes. Be using my trinket more too. Trinket's actually really useful. Yeah, I forgot to show like my gear and stuff. Here's the gear that I'm wearing. I don't know if I showed my character paint at all. Probably not. And then I remember I showed my talents at the start though, but... Alright, this boss is gonna be tough.
Did she send you? Enough! Freeze!
Apply echoes. And then right as this goes off, I will Verdant Embrace myself. And then we'll Dream Breath. I should have used Stasis, but that's okay. I had to waste my external there. And then we cast a big Spirit Bloom here right as his cast goes off at max level. Apply a few echoes, or a couple echoes. Use Reversion. Fire Breath level 1. And then right as it goes off again, we Verdant Embrace ourselves. We Dream Breath. I need to use Stasis really badly or I'm going to fall behind. Use Living Flame for healing. And then we'll go ahead and Stasis. I'll tip the scales, and then I'm just going to wait a second. And then I will Spirit Bloom. We'll Verdant Embrace. And then we already have our Stasis procced without a Dream Breath, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Just use Stasis here to top everybody back off. And then I did not mean to cast that Dream Breath at level 1. I wanted to kind of like blast it at the very end when it went off, but that's okay. We're doing fine. Use our external here.
The elements answer to me!
And we cast another big Spirit Bloom here. Good Darkness. Apply some echoes. Try to get an echo on pretty much everyone. And then I'll Verdant Embrace myself here right as this goes off. And then we'll Dream Breath, level 1. Apply some reversions. Echo Reversion the Warlock. And then we have another big Spirit Bloom right here. Oh no, I canceled it. We rewind because I accidentally canceled the Spirit Bloom cast. And we'll get some reversions out. And then we'll just get a Dream Breath out early here. External the tank just to help reduce damage taken. Big Spirit Bloom cast here. And I canceled it again. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm going to press my defensive and just Emerald Communion in here just to top everyone off before it goes off. And then we will Echo, Reversion, Spirit Bloom, and we will Stasis, Verdant Embrace, Dream Breath. And then right here as this goes off, we will press our Stasis. Do a nice amount of healing. And there we go. Just always using something for every set of the ice. And now we have Lust. I don't know if we kill this in 2 minutes, but it'll be close. Because that boss was 3 minutes without Lust, and that boss is definitely longer than this one, I think. So it'll be pretty close. We'll have to just focus on doing damage. So I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna blast a big fire breath on the boss. Lust. And then when all the crystals spawn, we're going to use a deep breath across like the whole room just to do a bunch of damage to them. We'll save deep breath for that. We'll be at 75%. Use a dream breath here. Always dispel instantly on that. Since we don't have a prot warrior, he can't spell reflect it. And then we do another really big fire breath here. We cleave with living flame, and then I can just use deep breath on this one since all the others died so fast.
4, 3, 2.
And of course the tank is one of the clears. He's gonna be so mad that I did that. I needed to clear and we were almost out of time. I could have just like hovered up to him or something, or if I had Verdant Embrace up, but I don't think I did. So I just used Rescue and it just was targeted really poorly. Oh my god, man, he's getting absolutely wrecked by that. Okay, we dispel ourself. Hit the scales with the fire breath to do some damage to those. Dream breath, gotta really watch these. I'm gonna dispel myself. Why does this boss suck? I don't have dispel because I just dispelled myself. That's really not good. Alright, we're okay. We definitely don't time this, but that's alright.
5, 4, 3.
Clear on me, cool. Not in range to dispel. Not in range to dispel. And I'm just dead because of the orb. Oh, I hate this boss so much. It's so frustrating. Is Emerald Communion here to try to pick up the tank, maybe? Well, it looks like they killed all those, so we are good. We are recovering. We are recovering. Tank is in Incarn. We're huge. Spell tank. Dream breath. Don't get knocked back into the orbs and die instantly. Big spirit bloom. Alright, not bad. Definitely a lot more we could have done to improve that run and do more damage, which I definitely was not focused enough on for the build that I had. But we still got it completed. We still didn't have any, like, you know, major wipes. It was literally 59 seconds over. There's a staff? No, I don't need that. It's agility. Can't do nothing with that. But yeah, that's it. So hopefully this video is helpful. The next video I make for Evoker, I'll probably talk about the more healing focused build, which is like the high key build. So we'll probably try to do a little bit higher of a key and time it. And then we will talk about that build in depth. Let me know if it's okay that I upload these untimed runs. I know I've had a few people say like, this wasn't even timed when I upload a key that I didn't end up timing, but I still felt like it had good commentary in it to where like you're still learning the same thing whether I timed the key or not. The whole point of the video isn't me timing the key. The point of the video is me talking through my thought process of playing the game. And part of playing the game is not timing keys and also timing keys. So it is I think it's a nice mix to have both rather than just only upload all my successful keys and none of my, failed keys or anything. Because I still feel like we learn a lot when we talk through those and commentate over those. So let me know what you think. I will be happy to do either way if you guys only want timed keys uploaded or if you like the current format of it and stuff where I just kind of do commentary over key, and if I felt like the commentary was good, that's what's important to me. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.